Alright, welcome back to 2 Owls in a Trench Coat. I'm in Hearts 3, and today we are back in Dragon Age Origins. My last file corrupted, so before I fought Flemeth, that game file corrupted. Thank goodness I had a backup. So I'm off to fight Flemeth, and I'm trying to see if I can do this without losing all of my health pulses, because I kind of need those. Not kind of. I really need those. So that's what we're going to do today. Just kind of like one of those in-between episodes, because I've just, gotta kill Flemeth, and I might as well try and see if I can do that without losing all of my health pulses while I'm at it. So, I've been spending the morning, getting my team prepared, and I think I have it. I think I've got it. He looks so weird in that armor, but he will survive. And Liliana doesn't even have a weapon, so that's cool too.
Yes.
Right.
Indeed.
My team.
Yes.
Nice. Okay, we're in Denerim at the moment, so that shows for where we are. And the goal is to kill Flemeth, but not have to go through our poultices. And I've been trying to figure out a different strategy for that and different ways to go about it. So we'll see what we've got. Hopefully it'll be good. Hopefully we won't go through our poultices. Please don't make me fight anyone on the way, please. I don't want to use my poultices. Unless it's Tigran. Please be Tigran. Please. Please. Pretty
Let
please.
us dispatch them! And
Crap.
quickly!
Shoot, she's got the most expensive arrows ever. Drop your weapons.
Here.
You too. You don't even have any arrows. Oh, I do have that.
It is begun. As you say, it shall be done. Very well. I shall do it.
There are so many wolves. And so many traps. Did the wolves set up the traps? I'm so confused. And Liliana's got a... Not a Liliana. Wen's got a level up. Alright, I guess we'll have wolf pelts to sell later on. Also, before we get fully started, starting to advance for my fan, like I said, 90 degrees. And then 2, it is actually the 4th of July, so there will be fireworks. Yeah. And also, happy birthday to Captain America.
It's a trap.
Oh, there's signposts, that's cool. And more traps. Did the wolves honestly set up these traps? This is a lot. How did they do that? How did they get so many traps? I mean, I'm grateful for the elf root, but come on. Maybe these signposts can help. Warning, wolves frequent this area. And then B, traps laid for wolves. Okay. Traps laid for wolves, not by wolves. Everything is a-okay. Too bad the wolves didn't activate the traps at all. So there's that. Let's deal with this level up. Alright. Let's keep moving. Yes. Gather your party? Yes, please. Okay, so before we get started, one way I'm trying to do this is I've switched Wen from using the spellcaster sword that she usually has, and I got Frost Breath. Well, no, not Frost Breath. Winter's Breath from the Wonders of Thetis from Denerim. Let's go over to her. So Winter's Breath, which is a dragon bone, probably most likely her endgame weapon, along with the sword that she carries, which it requires 36 to magic. It does a damage of 4.80, armor penetration of 40, range is 58, spell power is 7, plus 25% cold resistance, plus 3% to spell power, plus 10% to cold damage, and it radiates cold. And since we're fighting a high dragon, I thought that would come in handy. So she's going to be mostly rocking that, and I'm using the strategy where me, Liliana, and Wen will be far away from the podium. So far away from the podium where Flemeth's going to be, and then fanned out. So if any of us get caught up with the fireball attack that she does, then we'll be spaced out enough, so we won't. Not everyone will be hurt by it. Liliana has the longbow, but she's going to be rocking Spear Thrower, which is tier 6 bow. Damage is 9, critical chance is 1.50, armor penetration is 8, range is 44, strength modifier 1, rapid aim, and plus 2.5 armor penetration. She has ice arrows, and that's going to be combated with the longbowman's belt. I'm pretty sure I got from Bodan at the camp. So that's plus 2% to range critical chance. She has Secret Circle, but I'm pretty sure that won't have any effect on what's going on, along with her Ring of Selection. So right now, Sten is going to be the special case because I have him as the tank in my party. He's not specifically built as a tank right now. His constitution's not anywhere near high enough. His strength is, though. So now that his strength is kind of maxed out for me, I'm going to start working on his constitution. But I have him wearing the Drakeskin armor because he's the one that's going to be up close and personal with Flemeth, trying to green her aggro so we can deal the damage that we need to. So he's wearing the... I should put him in the superior Drakeskin armor, now that I think about it. I might switch that. Alright, so he might be in the superior Drakeskin armor because that's plus 25? No, it's plus 50 to fire resistant, and then plus 10% on the boots and the gloves. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. He still has Rock Knocker just as a helmet, just for extra protection, because I don't think armor rating applies to this. Well, it really counts. So really it's just like the stats and everything falling in line with each other. And then I gave him my creationist cord. So that's plus 10% to fire resistance, and then a plus 10% to healing effects received, because I'll be having Wen healing him and putting life ward on him and everything to make sure he's staying alive, so we won't have to use revival. I also gave him my harvest. I gave him a lot of my items. I gave him my harvest festival ring, which is plus 2 to strength and plus 2 to dexterity and plus 4 to attack. I think the way that this is supposed to be going, the way I want this to happen, is he's not really going to be attacking. He's really just going to be staying out of the way of Flemeth and getting her aggro. But if I have to have him attack, at least I have him prepared enough. Because he's using Ysarius. Ysarius? Yeah, Ysarius. He's using Ysarius, which is the plus 15, well, it's the 15 to damage, the 2.25% to critical chance. Armor penetration is 5.25. Strength modifier is 1.10, plus 20% fire resistance, and plus 10% damage versus dragons. Then I have a plus 5 Journeyman Cold Rune on it, and then chance to paralyze. I don't know. That's just... who knows, maybe. I don't think it'll paralyze her. I also have... I accidentally picked up a Arcane Techniques book, so I gave them to Wen, and Wen now has Blizzard, along with frosting our weapons, Cone of Cold, and all the other cold ones. So we should be prepared. We have 20 health poultices, and I'm not trying to use any of them. But if we do, and it can't be helped, at least I'm pretty sure, yeah, we have 32 elf root to back us up. I don't think there's any other place that we... well, we haven't been to the Brazilian forest yet, so maybe they'll have health poultices. and maybe some enemies that we find will have health pulses. But the target is don't use over 10 health pulses. So we're going to do our best. Another strategy for this is to probably... I'm going to switch my weapons while I'm doing this. Okay, so another way you can go about it is you can pick up, if you have a rogue, if you are a rogue, traps. Since you know where you're going to be fighting her, I'm pretty sure the traps stay if you place them. So there is a trap called the Frost Trap. I'm going to look that up actually. I have it in my notes. My trusty handy notebook. Okay, so there's a freeze trap that you can get from Old Tigran. So sometimes you've probably seen it. I've run into Old Tigran, the dwarven merchant that is in a random encounter. He sells a freeze trap for 1 sovereign and 53 silver and 60 copper. Alamar, he has one in Dusttown. His shop in Dusttown. He sells one for 1 sovereign, 79 silver, and 20 copper. And if you have Soldier's Peak, well, if you have the Warden's Keep DLC, you can get one from Levi Dryden at Soldier's Keep, and he sells it for 1 sovereign, 53 silver, and... yeah, 53 silver and 60 copper. Okay, I wrote that wrong. I wrote that really weird. You can make those. If you can get a bunch of those and then put them down, that will chunk her health pretty significantly. Also, there is a freeze bomb, which does 80 frost damage, and you can pick those up at Lothering if you're doing this, if you're still in the beginning of the game. You can pick one up from a merchant in Lothering. He sells it for 1 sovereign, 48 silver, and 80 copper, and then Almar in Orzamar's Dusttown, he sells it for 1 sovereign, 30 silver, and 20 coppers. And then if you have Warden's Keep DLC, Levi Dryden will have the recipe for it, mind you, for 1 sovereign, 11 silver, and 60 coppers. So just keep that in mind. Like I said, they're just recipes, so you're gonna have to get the materials on your own, which I'm pretty sure involve frost rocks of some kind. Okay, so, is that the Andraste's arrows, now that I think about it? Or did I switch her stuff around? It doesn't look right, because that's me. Okay, so she's on Spirit Thrower, right, cool. I'm gonna save. I really wish I'd thought about the trap thing, but I guess it can't be helped. But yeah, you can totally make your way up here. And she's kind of locked, not kind of, she's definitely locked in place, locked on top of this area when you're fighting her, so take advantage of that and make sure you have everyone positioned far enough away so that she can't drag you closer and you are still able to hit her with your range attacks. Okay, here we go.
It is a dance poor Flemeth knows well. Let us see if she remembers the steps. Come, she will earn what she takes. I'd have it no other way.
Okay, oh my gosh, I immediately got pulled. I stood up and then sat back down. Alright, backing the heck up. Position. Getting off to a slow start. Fan out, everybody. Okay.
Yes. Ready!
Your word.
Oh gosh, she's ruthless.
Here! Be careful! As you say. Come, let us end while you
Wow,
can.
we're just whittling her health down slowly. And she's only attacking Liliana.
Sometimes.
Alright. Oh no! I didn't think she was close enough for that. Okay, color me in surprised. And slightly upset.
As you like.
Ow. I'm in the midst of like, he totally could go over there, but he's hardly being harmed by her fireball. Yep, that hurts.
Yes! On my way. Enough! Very well.
What?
Maker's breath! Blast!
Your cone of cold probably won't reach here, but your blizzard definitely will, so just get ready for that.
Good to go! We must fight. It is
And my girl's
begun.
not doing anything. Are you not close enough?
I shall do it. Defend yourself!
Your word. So be it.
Alright, I know there's a spot over here. He doesn't need to attack at all, really. As long as he keeps the aggro. You can do it.
Be careful! Here! I shall do so.
Polis, I need you to do life ward if you can. On Den.
I'm on.
Wow. And we did it! Oh, nice! And the only person that got dragged was Liliana. But I think that kind of tactic will probably most likely work on Nightmare mode, if you're just careful enough. I know there's a spot between her hind leg and her front leg where you could possibly get a few hits in, but Sten was constantly being dragged and she was constantly circling because he used taunt, so nah. Alright, cool. I thought that would take a few tries, but here I am. And we're all alive. And that Drake skin armor did wonders. I forgot to switch him too. I forgot to put the superior armor, but didn't even need it. Alright, nice. Let's... There we go.
Finished.
And only two of us were attacking the entire time. It was just Wen and Liliana, because for some strange reason, my girl didn't want to do any of that.
I am done.
I'm done too. Let's go back to camp. My strategies don't usually work like that, so effectively. Like that at all. Usually 3 people end up dying before we actually get what we want done. But alright, cool. I mean, I don't have to walk all the way over here, but it just makes sense for the sake of it if I'm all the way over here anyway. No, we can't give this to Chrysanthe. Chrysanthe doesn't get gifts, but if she did, she'd definitely like this wine. Over Flemeth's Grimoire. She does not need it. Alright, cool. Flemeth's Grimoire. Here you go. I found it.
Mother's real grimoire, is it? I am glad you were able to find it after all. My thanks for retrieving it. I shall begin studying it immediately and unlock the power that it holds.
Okay, so yeah, once again, massive magic from Morrigan. Oh, and since that wine was definitely in my pocket, we have a few level ups to go through. Wen, here you
Oh,
go.
marvelous.
Ain't wine just great? Brings us all together. Massive willpower, too. Alright, and that's that. We didn't even go through any of our poultices at all. If anything, we lost 2 lesser lyrium potions, which I can always make again. I'm pretty sure. I think. Yeah. We can make pulses, right? Or pulses. Yeah, we can always make lesser lyrium potions. That's fine. We need to get some other potions recipes while we're at it. That would be very, very helpful.
Yes.
But anywho, thanks for joining me today and taking down Flemeth again, and this time I don't have to worry about not having boluses. Because now I have 20 still. Woot woot. Next time, Brazilian Forest, and figuring out what's there. Alright. Until next time.